There's always something we gotta do this. What's going
Some
on, people? What is going on, people? You are now tuning in to the Six Man Combo. Let's go. What's going on, people? What is going on? Like you said, appreciate you tuning in to the Six Man Combo. I am your host, the Six Man K Styles, aka Villain Number Six. And to my stage left, as you already know, it is El Presidente, Senator Palpatine, Bad Mike Sports.
yeah.
And joining us tonight is the Summer Hill Nightmare himself, one of my OGs. The Don is in the building.
What's good with y'all? Y'all already know I got the juice. Always with it.
Uh, yeah, man. Um, so it's been a very interesting week already. But before we kick it off the right way, um, Mike, what do we got those three-letter words, them three words for?
Hero.
Hmm.
I just had to do it, Prince. I just had to shout out to Prince.
Well, it look like
That Prince impression
Kurt
on Dave Chappelle show.
Goldust
That's
promo
what I
right there,
get.
man. Everybody, what you going on? Computer Blue, Darling Pinky. And today's roll call, we're gonna kick it off with Robert Ponder. We got Pat Norris in the building, Tell Sports and Gaming, Kenneth Lewis. We got Big Ant in the building, Mucho Grundy, Sherman Wood, Jerry Bowie, Terry Lloyd, King Treyway. We got Michael Walker, not that Michael Walker, ATL Leo, JB, Brian Peoples. We got Silas Draven, Bubba Gump, D. Coleman, Dreddy, John St. Clair, Engine 9, Dirty Bird Dixon. Here we go. Here we go. Engine number 9.
Nah.
We got Pam in the building, Jay Nalapa, Will the Georgia Reaper, Big Will in the building, y'all. Before we get started with tonight's program, I gotta do this the right way. We're actually going to start off the show with a sit your goofy ass down moment. There's been a lot of goofy stuff going on here today. Um, Mike, you want to go ahead and tell them what the goofiness is about, or should I go ahead and break it to them gently? Apparently,
Um. Go ahead. Yeah. Good. Man.
apparently, Melly Mel is throwing out diss tracks around here. The Eminem, and he's getting roasted for it right now. And good God Almighty, do you mind if I read some lyrics to this diss track?
Please do it. Please do it.
Um, so basically, I don't know what the beef is with Eminem and Melly Mel, but this diss track, he need to throw this shit in the garbage. Let me let me let me read this line. He says, He says, no apologies. This ain't a disclaimer. I'm the king, a legend, the first Hall of Famer making diss tracks. I know you with that. Now, everybody get ready for the kickback. Why you hurt? Why you mad? Now you look bad like a roast just crawled out your book bag.
Yes, Melly Mel from the 80s, Deco. Yes, that Melly Mel. That man said a rose call out your book bad.
Hold on. This ain't even the bad part. He said the top five is cat. You the piss that's on the floor in the elevator of rap.
Man, let me tell you something about this track, man. It's like somebody made Kool-Aid but forgot to put the sugar in the damn Kool-Aid.
Bruh. Oh my God.
Oh my goodness, man. Sour as hell.
John said pure poetry. He said it ain't ass, it's purity ass. And here's the line. Here's the line that made me that caused my microphone to stop working. Said, I will give you £1, but I'll break your hand. I got a lawyer so white he'll take your land. I said, if y'all ain't hear that, I just threw my phone across the room. Just know.
I got a lawyer so white he'll take your land.
The silence said, Jesus, that's awful.
But from what I understand, never mind.
I mean, we get a couple minutes on that, man, before we get to the right thing. We got a couple minutes. What y'all think of that?
I mean, it's like going to it's like jumping in the ring with Mike Tyson with no gloves on. Like you don't even have a headgear, you ain't got no rib protectors, like you ain't even got the right shoes on. This is what he did.
Not
You
even
jumped
just
in,
head, not even just equipment. He ain't trained for it either.
bruh.
He
Oh
trained
my
for Mike
God.
Tyson.
Hey, look, Dre said, is this thing even on a 5 beat? No, fucking ain't. It's on the damn.
No, it's not.
It's
It's
on the.
it's, it's a bad.
It's on the remix version of my Adidas.
Is that it's a watered down version of my Adidas. It's bad.
Damn.
Okay. That's all I gotta say on it. Is dumpster juice. That's all we gotta say right there.
Bruh,
Dumpster juice.
this I've heard it's worse than that Benzino shit. Y'all remember that Benzino track where he
Man,
diss
man,
track?
see, man.
That shit is worse than that. I never thought I'd see something worse than that shit. And Millie Mill, who yeah, Jesus
Southside,
Christ.
Southside said, did he at least have Metro Boomin on the track? No, nigga,
Bruh,
he had Uncle Rufus on the damn track. That's who he had.
bruh. The track literally is about it's about like 1 minute. It's like 16 bars or something like that. It's horrible, bro. It's
Nigga,
like oh my God. I'm guessing that he tried to get somebody else to get on the track, and they was like, "Nah, I ain't fucking with him." That's because that's the only way you explain a song being a minute long. Like you gonna diss Eminem, you better at least go 12 minutes, not 1 minute.
shit. He gotta take his Geritol shots afterwards. So that's about all he had.
Damn.
But I wanted to get that out the way, man. I had to get that off my chest. Like I said, man, if y'all want to see it for yourself, I'm gonna put the link in the description later on so y'all can see it for your damn self. But let's go ahead and get into what is that? Hold on. I'm all out. See, I'm all out of whack right now because I just thought about it and it just threw me out of.
It's bad, bro.
So It's been an uproar in Falcon fandom land today. Um, as we already know, they've released the depth charts for the first preseason game this year. And as you see at the bottom of the screen, they have put Bijan Robinson as running back 3 in the
Woo.
now to give you my thoughts on it, it doesn't surprise me at all. If you know how this coaching staff is,
Mm.
you got to earn your keep. Now, as we already know how dynamic of a guy Bijan Robinson is if you're going to set a culture, you you got to go through you got to go through that phase. You got to remember, you still got 1,000-yard rusher on your squad, and the year before that, you had a 1,500 all-purpose yard back as well. So you got guys that's been in this system longer, and it's going to help. Um, it's not going to put Bijan right away as pressure to be that guy. Like everybody expecting him to. Really, the people that's mad is the fantasy football people because they done drafted this motherfucker third overall and thinking he about to be this 2,000-yard all-purpose guy. You don't pay attention to the Falcons. That's not what this team is about.
Mm-mm.
So I want to go ahead and get y'all's takes on it and what y'all think on it.
And, yeah, I'm not shocked. Like you gotta have him at 3 because the guys in front of him have production. You have Tyler Algier, who was 1,000-yard running back last year. He's a proven guy. You have Cordell Patterson. Like, do we really need to sit here and talk for and be long-winded about Cordell Patterson and what he has done to this team, what he's done for this team since he's been on this roster? All right. Like you did, man, like you got to earn your spot here on this team. Just like last year, we drafted Troy Anderson in the second round. But did we put Troy Anderson first on the depth chart last year at linebacker? No, we didn't. He got his reps, and when he earned it, guess what? This year he's number 1. All right. So at the end of the day, we just got to see how he's going to do in the preseason and in the regular season. But we also got to think about this here too. The same thing with Cordell Patterson. Is Cordell Patterson really just a running back? Same thing goes with Bijan. Is Bijan just a running back? He's in practice. He's been lining up a wide receiver. So,
Well, I think this is a lot deeper than what people are giving credit to. And excuse me, the Braves just got a hit. But I think this is a lot deeper than what people are really thinking. Um, this goes to show you that Arthur holds Cordell Patterson in high regards. A lot of people have been saying that we should trade him or we should just outright cut Cordell Patterson. It's like it just shows you that for one, I don't give a damn about Tyler Algier, rushing for 1,000 yards himself, and then you got CP. Um, it just shows you the confidence that he has in Cordell Patterson to be able to do the right things. Cordell Patterson is that guy. When we talk about the glue to offenses, there are always guys that you have star players and then you have glue guys. Well, Cordell is a glue guy. Bijan may be the star. Tyler may be the star. Kyle Pitts, those guys may be the stars of this offense, but that glue guy to this offense in its entirety is CP. There's no answer to this guy. There's literally no answer to what CP can do on this team. He's a kickoff specialist. All right, specialist. And this dude just set an all-time record with that. You know what I'm saying? And then you go at his ability to be a wide receiver. He's very efficient at a wide receiver. You can throw him in the backfield and throw some flat routes, some screen routes, and he can take that to the house at any given moment. You can line Cordell Patterson up in any spot on this offense, and he's going to make an impact. So why would you have this guy sitting on the bench? Um, Furthermore, to kind of add a little bit more to it, uh, at this point, Bijan hasn't proven anything. Let me say that again, people, for the people that didn't hear what I said. Bijan ain't proved the motherfucking thing. Bijan has not proven a motherfucking thing. Excuse my language, but he hasn't proven anything. You got to get out there and earn it. And it goes against all the principles that we set as a team that states that's like, you're going to earn your keep. You're going to have to earn it. And nobody on this offense has earned it other than Jake Matthews. Nobody's earned their stay like Cordell Patterson.
You
There's
got
literally nobody on this offense.
Christian.
He hasn't earned his keep when it come down to his longevity of the game. Cordell Patterson has been the guy. He's been a playmaker ever since when he was a rookie. He came right off the gate making plays, and he's still making plays to this day. Now, this is no shot at Chris Lefferts, but he still got longevity. He got his contract, but he's going to have to fulfill that contract. He's going to be making $20 million a year. So I'm not saying you're wrong now, but there's nobody, when we talk about his impact and what he's done throughout his entire career, Cordell Patterson has been a playmaker every year of his career when he's not injured. Everywhere he goes. Everywhere he goes.
Yeah, and then you also have to look at it from the standpoint of, and we have to look at it like this. Like I said, just because he's running back three, because on the depth chart, as far as the running back position, they got Cordero as the running back one. So this doesn't mean that all these guys ain't gonna get significant carries. It's just gonna be dependent on who's the hot hand.
It's a spot on the team, man. It's a spot on the team. But when you talk about scheme and the play calling and stuff, you don't know where they're gonna be lined up at. And that's the thing. It just the depth chart is just it's a chart. You just putting stuff on there, but at the same time, you're not giving away your hand of, okay, well, when we run this play, I'm gonna have Bijan out here instead of Cordell. That's all it is. And furthermore, because people crying and complaining about him being third on the depth chart because he's drafted in the first round, that don't mean anything. Y'all guys got to stop thinking about, oh, well, this person's a first round pick, so he got to be 5, so we got to put him out there. No. You know how many first round picks that people threw them out there week 1? And what happened? Guys was trash.
Mm-hmm.
Look at Zach Wilson. Great example. Dude was the second overall pick in the 2021 draft.
Ooh,
the Jets literally had the doggone get Aaron Rodgers to come out there and help them win games. So you guys got to stop thinking about, oh, well, this person was drafted 7th or 8th overall. Well, you got to get him play time. You really don't. It's really good to just have people sit back and let them learn and develop.
Mm-hmm. Because the circumstance is only different with this is because you already had Like I said, you gotta remember the Falcons' run game was literally near the top of the league already as it is.
Yeah. So you really don't have to have him out there. I'm not saying that they Arthur Smith not gonna have him playing. He's gonna play, but
Of course.
you really ain't gotta have him out there on every down.
Mm-hmm.
He can sit there like he may, the first few weeks he may get like 30-40% of play time. Okay, that's cool. You got Tyler Algier. You have Cordell Patterson. Also, people forgetting too, you got Carlos Washington.
Mm-hmm.
And he got good feet, man. He's good. He really got great feet going.
Right. Now, let's go ahead and read a few of these comments right quick. Move your ass. So they have fantasy preseason leagues. Yes, folks be drafting fantasy football teams before the preseason start. I've seen it. I've seen people lose players because of it, and I've seen people cry about it. Like, that's your damn fault.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of what Dre Harrison here said. He said that person deserved to lose if he drafted before. Um, D. Coleman said Bijan off the bench is ideal starting off. Let the CP and Tyler do heavy lifting. Now the D is bruised up. Good luck trying to catch Bijan. Um, TDG Danger said, I'm not worried where Bijan is on the depth chart this preseason, but he's going to start when the regular season starts. Even that is
No, he don't. No, that's not
that's
true.
not guaranteed.
No.
Just know that he's going to be getting snaps too. Like I said, we're the well. If you look closely at what he wants to do as far as Arthur Smith, he wants to get the bang out of his buck without overusing one guy. So that's essentially why you have three running backs. Like you said, it's just going to depend on the hot hand.
Let, let, let me just, because we believe in truth. Okay, this is the truth, people. Arthur Smith don't care about what people's expectations are. He does not care
Mm-hmm.
at all. He's gonna run the damn ball. Okay, and he's gonna protect his players at all costs. His play calling is predicated on giving the hot guy the ball. We've seen this from the very beginning. From the first year, he kept giving the ball to Kyle Pitts when Kyle Pitts was hot. You see it with when we ran the ball 14 times in a row. We've seen it when Tyler Algier last year, he got off to a high start, and then he brought him up and turned him into, he wasn't even starting. That's what a lot of people don't know. He wasn't even a starter, and he rushed for that many yards. So it doesn't matter. Cordell Patterson, he was a starter when Cordell Patterson was out with the injury, and then Cordell came back, and he was still a starter. So it doesn't matter in this offense what you guys think who should be starting. He's going to do what the hell he wants to do, and this is why we always tell you don't have expectations for this offense. A lot of people think that Kyle Pitts is going to be playing wide receiver. No, he's not. He's going to be playing. He's going to take away your best option on defense. He's going to take away your best safety. He's going to take away your best corner. That's what his job is going to be. His job is to create space for everybody else. That's what Kyle Pitts. And then you have Drake London. He's the same thing. Their job is to create space. So all is, we expect Bijan to have X amount of yards and X. Just get over it now, right now. I'm telling y'all right now, for y'all own sake, for y'all own frustration, do not expect Bijan to be a starter. Do not expect him to be a starter. Expect him to have the ball in his hands. Expect him to touch the ball. But do not expect to have games where we see 30 carries from Bijan Robinson. He's not going to destroy his rookie running back by giving him 300 carries like he damn Jamal Anderson because he's hot. He's not going to do that to his guy. You don't draft a guy eighth overall and then just just pretty much
Run
do
them to the
what the
ground.
Giants.
You don't want to run them to the ground like that. Look at them Barkley. Saquon
Barker, that's exactly what I was about to say.
Barkley.
That's exactly what I was about to say. Go ahead.
No, I was
Barkley.
just saying, like, just look at Saquon Barkley. Like, you don't want to run your person to the ground like that. It doesn't make any sense. And then people mad about that, the situation with Bijan, and then because now Detroit, they put out tape or film of Jamar Gibbs in practice. And folks was like, oh, man, the Falcons should have just drafted him. Look how fast he is. Again. And I saw this the other day. People was comparing the Drake London and Garrett Wilson pick. They don't fit the scheme. Gibbs don't fit the scheme here. Gibbs is what, 5'8", 5'9", and 100 and what? He what, 195
Yeah,
pounds?
95 pounds.
Like Bijan is like almost 220 and almost 5'11".
Uh-huh.
Like, that's a huge size difference. We don't want small people on our team like that. Yeah, Tyler Algier is short, but like Tyler Algier is like over 220 pounds.
Well, I would kind of disagree. I think Jameer Gibbs was a good fit, especially for as far as the depth on how they wanted to do at that time. But it was just as a luxury pick that you had to think between Bijan and Jameer Gibbs that you was gonna go with the best guy.
I don't think Jameer has the physicality
He does.
that
He doesn't have the
Bijan.
He doesn't have the
Yeah.
physicality, but
He
he's just
don't.
like a role guy.
Bijan is way more physical than Gibbs. Gibbs is fast as hell. He is.
He would be able to fit in the offense, but like that's the thing that Arthur when he drafted Bijan, the thing that he said he's a lot like Tyler Algier. Short,
Mhm.
compact, and they get a lot of yards after contact.
Right, right. But yeah, like you said, I like my expectations for it is, and like I said, all three running backs are. So my question is, does the depth chart really matter in the grand scheme of things?
It really does. I'm gonna say, as far as Arthur Smith and the offense goes, man, it really doesn't.
Right.
He's gonna be having got like you see like packages that you have Kyle. You're gonna see packages with tight ends that you're not even gonna see Kyle Pitts or Yonu Smith in. You're gonna see a guy like Pruitt or Fitzpatrick out there. It all depends on what play he want to run, and it all depends on who are you running against, which defense are you running against.
Right. And shout out to Brian Peoples for the 199 super chat.
One nine nine nine.
He said Bijan hasn't taken a Sheldon Brown hit yet. I wish that don't know, goddamn.
It's not so much the hit. Like, he's a running back. He's gonna get like he's used to the physicality. I'm not worried about that aspect. It's the things the mental aspect of things, not being in the right spot, holding on to the ball in key situations, dropping passes, and then the defense starting to get your number, and we've seen that for running backs coming out. Like when the defense has your number, how are you gonna come back from that mentally? And that's the thing that a lot of players struggle with in the NFL is the mental part. So throwing him out to the wolves early like that, I think that's just the wrong way to go about it. And when he start proving that he's ready, that he can bounce back from them bad plays and them negative plays, and he doesn't fold,
Mhm.
that's when you know you got a player that's ready, and you
Right.
give him more and more responsibilities. You never want to throw a player out there and just throw all the book at him and say, "All right, get now you're a superstar. We're not gonna hold anything back." We don't know if he can retain a lot of this information, and one quarter or one game, but we want to throw the kitchen sink at them. That's just not how you do it. Guy got to prove that he can retain that information before you throw him out there.
This
Right,
offense is all about knowledge. You got to be smart as hell to play this damn offense.
right. And old Chicken Hauler here said Smith done said wide receiver 1, 3, running back 1, 2 don't mean anything to
They don't.
him.
They don't.
But
That's what he said. He said this in the press conference. He said like it's just a depth chart. You just plugging in players. He said I already know what I wanted. I already know what guys I want on this certain play.
it's just like positions in basketball.
Yeah,
Like you said, if you don't have a position in basketball, if you look at the way the NBA is constructed, a lot of guys, like Jalen Rose said, you wouldn't know what a guy was unless you put a position on him. That's essentially what Arthur Smith wants down here. But we got 79 people here in the chat. We want to go ahead and make sure that we are at least about 40 likes before we kind of move on to the next segment of the show. So I'm gonna go ahead and give y'all a second to go ahead and hit that like button. And if you haven't subscribed yet, give you a chance to do it. And while we're doing that, let's play a little bit of music, shall we? And we'll read some comments while we got the music going. Hey, turn down just a little bit. John St. Clair here said it's the luxury of a bench. We got Alex in the building. He said Mac Hollins has been looking good in training camp. Yes, he has. Like I said, I didn't know. Like I said, we called him Simba and say Simba. I didn't know he was that damn big. He's actually bigger than.
Yeah, that's a huge dude, man.
I get about 8 more likes before we move on to the next one. Let's see. Ted Sports Gamer says Gibbs is more finesse. Bijan is finesse, but also has the power. He can do both. Every track said, I'm sorry, I'm actually mad at what we will do. Clark Phillips. Yeah, they said Clark Phillips should be fine. It like I said, him getting carted off was kind of like a cautionary measure that they normally do in them scrimmages. So they say he'll be all right. All right. We'll go ahead and pause it. All right. So for this next segment, we're going to open it up for everybody who want to get a chance, an opportunity to speak on how they feel about the Falcons and how they've been in training camp, and are you ready for the preseason opener? So we got the stream in the chat. So hey, if you want to go ahead and speak your piece and give us what you think, go ahead and hit that link. God damn it. My bad, y'all. The- Let me see. Did you see that they said our O line on D line, our O line and D line won against the trenches? That brightened my day. Y'all know how long it's been since we both had both our offensive and defensive line dominating.
yes, man. I had an orgasm when they said that. There you go.
The draws was crunchy when I heard that. The draws was crunchy.
Crunchy draws.
But like you said, that's how you have to build a team. Like you said, it all starts in the trenches. I know that's kind of like the thing a lot of people don't want to hear, but essentially, you like you said, in order for you to build a team the right way and to build a team to sustain success, your culture have to start in the trenches. So like I said, on that note, Noah talking about Manscaped. God damn it, that ain't no Manscaped, nigga. That was some dead ass shit right there. So the way we doing it here is we gonna do one at a time. We not gonna, like I said, we gonna give about a good 30, 40 minutes on it. Jerry, what's going on, man?
What's going on, y'all? It's been a minute.
It's been a minute. It's been a minute. I said, shoot, might as well go ahead and let y'all let y'all be the stars of the show and tell us how you feel about these Falcons going into this first preseason game, man.
Man, I feel good about that defense. I've been looking at stuff online about how the defense was holding up really well against the Miami Dolphins offense and the one-on-one drills, they were doing really well with some of the one-on-ones and Troy Anderson getting a turnover, AJ Terrell, apparently he shutting them down. So, look, I feel really good about this defense because it's been a minute since we've had a shutdown defense. I'm really excited to see what it's going to look like in this first game if they play the starters. I don't know 100% they're going to play them all or not. I know last year they played the first string for maybe the half of the first quarter, but I don't know if they're planning to do that again this year or not.
Yeah.
Last year, I wish they would have played more of that, more of the first stream. You would have seen how damn Marcus Mariota damn was.
and when they played them in that, what was it, the Detroit Lions, the first preseason game? I think that was the first last year he looked good on that first drive. You know what I'm saying? But I'm with you. Like maybe if he'd got more rep, you know what I'm saying, we could have really seen it. Had a good look at him before and known. Okay, our passing game may be a little bit limited this year.
Right. But you said the key word though, man.
Why they gotta do this? They hit Acuna again, bro. Like, what the fuck, man?
But goddamn, Mike. What?
Nah, he going to the damn. He got hit on the elbow, so he going into the dugout. Look like he's coming out of the game.
Oh Lord.
Okay. But that Josh Ali guy, where is he out of? I saw a highlight on him where he looked like he's gonna be a guy that maybe one of those dark horse candidates to make the team.
Yeah, he was on the team last year, but he was mostly on the practice squad. So I think he may be more likely another practice squad body.
Yeah, that's a possibility because they got a couple of them, Frank Darby, Josh Ali. I mean, they making it hard for this coaching staff. I can tell you that.
Slade Bolden too. Slade Bolden's a good one.
Yep. Slade Bolden.
Wow.
So they definitely making it hard for these guys. But like I say, it's still early. I know they have to make so many cuts after the first week, right? After the first preseason game. So it's gonna be interesting to see after the game, what's gonna happen that following week. Who's gonna be up on the chopping block for the first wave of cuts?
Okay, yeah, definitely. But yeah, man, like I said, it's kind of interesting that, like you said, this is the first time in a good little while. Like you said, even though it is a joint practice where they literally had Miami reporters over there that were contemplating job changes after seeing what happened and conspired today.
Oh yeah. I looked at some of the Miami media stuff, and it almost as if they were in panic that the offense couldn't do anything because they have high expectations. They didn't even pay attention to the defense because they expect the defense to be good, but it was an article saying that they put most of their focus and they said also in the article about the special teams got straight dominated. Like the Falcons special teams dominated them.
Yeah,
I was
man.
like, man, this is Miami's media saying this, but they put a lot of emphasis on the Miami offense and said the offense was losing to the Falcons defense. I said that's good to hear. I know it's just it's early still, but that's always good to hear because we've always had the issue with defense.
Right. So before I get to the next guy, because we try not to have too many people on the screen. So for this first preseason game, who are you looking? Who are you paying close attention to on this first preseason game?
Well, the guys that I'm gonna be looking at Bijan Robinson if they do play him. Once again, I don't. I'm assuming Kyle Pitts won't be playing. You know what I'm saying? They probably won't have him active. So
Okay.
a guy that I want to look at is Josh Ali to see how he does for the receiving core. Frank Darby. I want to see if he continues to shine like he's been doing back in Atlanta. And then on the defensive side of the ball, I was really anxious to see what Phillips do, but it looks like he won't be playing. So maybe with Marco Helms, if he gets a chance to play, see
Okay.
what he got, because we kind of already know what we got in the other safeties, but just see what the Marco Helms could do. And I want to see what this linebacking core got, because this has kind of been like low key one of the question marks, I guess, for some people.
I
So
agree.
that's what I'll be looking at.
Okay. Okay. Well, I appreciate you, Jerry. Got a couple more folks in the back. Let me go ahead and get them on here. But like I
Oh, no
said,
doubt.
it's definitely good to talk to you again. We gon' like I said, we gonna bring back these shows. So like I said, this ain't gonna be the last. This ain't gonna be the last time. This ain't gonna be no 3 months from now. So like I said,
All
just
right. Well, I
expect.
sure appreciate y'all. Let me come on. I'll definitely go on and get on off. But thanks for letting me come on.
All
We
right, no
All
appreciate
right,
you.
problem.
Jerry.
We
No
appreciate
problem.
you tuning in, man. Thank you, man.
All right.
All right. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Let's see what we got here. What's good, Alex?
Hello, hello. How are you doing?
All right, we good, man. We good, man. Well, well,
Oh,
well.
you drunk over there? You ain't drinking over there, Yelly.
No, fully sober, fully sober.
Okay, okay. It sound a little manly over there all of a sudden.
Yeah, it's just
I'm just messing. I'm just messing. You know I gotta mess with you.
Man, don't be corrupting him, man. Like I said, you already you trying to get him in the ways of the forehead stomp. What is you doing?
I didn't say all that. I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I mean, it was just so happens it happens, but
Yeah,
I'm
I
not.
mean,
I'm not.
if he put a Nike swoosh on somebody on some chick forehead, we already know what it is.
Hey.
Well, what's going on, Alice, man? What's your thoughts going into this first preseason game for the Falcons, man?
I'm I'm very I'm very intrigued by this team. Like a lot of guys are getting playing time and actually doing pretty well with their playing time. Like, I mean, I could get into like how Desmond Ritter has been impressing, but like if anyone's been watching like the clips that are going around, like I don't really need to elaborate on it. He's very he surpassed like the expectations that I had for him, and I'm pretty excited to see what he does this year. But more so, like I'm excited to see what John Fitzpatrick's gonna do. I'm excited to see Josh Ali. Frank Darby has actually had some decent reps to me in training camp as like a go ball 9 route guy. I'm really intrigued to see what this roster, but out of all of these guys, honestly, I think I am more intrigued with Clifford Chapman, the safety that we have, who I think will probably play in the nickel. He is someone that I'm curious to see if his athleticism really shows up for to make a roster spot. But
Okay.
it's a very intriguing team with a lot of talent everywhere. So it's very competitive.
So you think this will be probably one of the most difficult off seasons for them as far as trying to put a 53-man roster together?
Um, yeah, I think. I want to say so. I want to say so. For certain positions, maybe not. Like for edge, like I'm not entirely sure because like Kamoko Toure right now seems like the odd man out. But it is very competitive. Like for D line, for receiver, honestly, even some of the receivers that I didn't expect to show out have actually been doing really well in training camp. So there's competition in the spots that you least expected. So I'm intrigued.
Okay. 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 But we appreciate you, Alex. I don't know if you want to hang out backstage. I want to go ahead and get a couple more guys in here right quick. So if you want to hang out backstage, it's free up to you, man.
Thank you. I appreciate you guys having me on.
Hey,
All
no
right,
problem.
Alex.
Man.
No, man. Thank
I'm
you.
back, Alex. Don't disappear on us.
Exactly. Well, like I said, we gonna throw up the bat signal with a big ass Y in the sky looking for your ass. I'm telling you now. But you can hang out backstage, man. Let me go ahead and get my boy Dre up in here right quick. Get Dre up here. Dre, what it do? What it do, homie?
What's going on, fellas, man? How y'all doing?
Hey man, we is good, man. What is going on with you? How you doing, man?
Great day.
Oh man, I'm shaking. I'm moving and shaking, man. Moving and shaking.
Just
So
being blessed to be black. I see. That's it.
Yes,
blackity
sir.
black,
Yes, sir.
blackity black, black. Well, like I said, it's good to
Oh,
be
you
black.
playing the
You don't want to be a pair of Crocs today. I tell you that much. But
Hey, yeah.
but
All
Dre,
right,
man,
all right.
like so
Yes, sir.
after these training camps and after this joint practice, man. So how are you feeling about these Falcons going into this preseason opener, man?
Okay, okay. So the preseason opener, man. How I'm feeling about the Falcons. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna take it a different route, man. A little bit. First off, I'm excited about our young talent and the depth that we have. But I want to give my flowers. I want to give my flowers because to a veteran that's already on the team and everything. And I call him Mister Consistency, and that's Jake Matthews, man. I want to give the flowers to him, man, because I was watching him. I was watching him in training camp, and I just went back and I watched some of his tape as well too, man. This guy is on par, in my opinion, to uh Joe Thomas. If anybody don't know who
Oh
Joe Thomas
yes,
is,
I love Joe Thomas.
he, he is Mr. Iron Man, left Hall of Fame, well about to be Hall of Fame left tackle for the Browns, for the Cleveland Browns. And a lot of people, in my opinion, when I talk to other Falcons fans, we don't give our flowers to the players while we have them, and we have a great one in Jake Matthews, not just for his namesake, but just because of how consistent he is, how he's pretty much an Iron Man his damn self. So I just want to throw that out there as well too, man. As far as the preseason, whew, I'm excited. I cannot even tell you how excited I am. I have a best friend who is a Saints fan, and we talk shit to each other and everything. But I can't wait. I can't wait. I got a couple of bets out there. I can't wait. Who I'm looking forward to seeing. I'm looking forward to seeing Abernathy because I know he's going to get a lot of playing time. I want to see exactly how he plays in real time. I'm looking forward to seeing Hitman Helms, because I think I sent you guys a message says that I get Willie Mo vibes for him, and I just got a feeling he he might get penalized, but I think he gonna rock some heads this preseason. Um, so yeah.
Yeah, cause I about to say that training camp we went to on Saturday. Like I said, I seen him. Like I said, he was out there making some plays, and like I said, he's
Mhm.
definitely one of those guys that I could see kind of playing that hybrid role as far as he could possibly play a little bit of linebacker as well in certain
Yep.
packages. I mean, anybody got the nickname Hitman Helms. I mean, you want him to hit a motherfucker, right?
Yeah. Exactly. Exactly. And I think the way the former players came out and showed support for the team, it should speak volumes to all the fans, man, because we haven't seen that. I know since I've been a fan, I haven't really seen that before. How you have your legends come out and support, and they put their stamp of approval on the team, like the team that we're going to have this year. Um, yeah, go ahead.
All right, Mike, Dunn, y'all got any questions for him?
I do.
What's
How
up,
the
bro?
hell are you friends with a damn Saints fan? You not let you get away with that shit.
Listen. No, I'm friends because we frat brothers, man. So
Uh,
What
he
the
my
hell
brother.
that
He my
mean?
brother. We keep
That
him in the
don't
same
mean
area.
nothing. You
Yeah,
must
it
steal
it
something
mean a
that
lot.
y'all or something, goddamn. Like, yeah, I'm sure you ain't done nothing like that.
Listen, man.
Put some
Hey,
chili powder
it's
in his Doritos or something. Like, you can't. You gotta fuck up the friendship, buddy.
it go-
no. He said
oh
they
man.
cool. He said they cool until the Falcons play the Saints, and then
Until
that's
the
what they.
pretty much, man, we pretty much cool, man, until the Falcons play the Saints, man, and then we at each other's throat. We It's just like we don't even know each other.
I,
That's
I
hilarious.
got you, bro.
I love that. I love that, man. But hey, Dre, if you want to hang out in the back for a little bit and talk a little bit more after the show, man, let me go ahead and get a
All right,
couple of you guys in here, man. We definitely appreciate you coming on with us,
all
man.
right,
Absolutely, Jay.
all right,
All right, man.
all right, no problem, bro.
All right. Hey, so you can
Oh
hang
boy.
around in the back.
Yep.
Let's see.
Thanks for having me.
All right, no
That's
problem.
what,
No
No
problem.
problem, man.
Okay. Jay, what's going on, man?
whoa. Jay, you better behave, motherfucker. Behave.
Shit, another day.
Anyway, what's
Oh,
going on with you,
look,
Jay?
can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we
I,
can
I
hear
think
you.
we can hear you.
Can you hear me?
We can
See,
hear
I
you.
just told him behave, and he done
All
already
right, so
started.
here we go. Appreciate y'all letting me on here.
Hey, no problem, man. No problem, man. What you got for us? How are you feeling about the Falcons leading into this preseason game and what you've seen as
Get
far
get well, okay. I've seen a lot of the stuff. I've been looking at everything on YouTube, watching all of watching y'all, watching Low Country. Uh,
okay.
but we're gonna know when we go to play. It's like we say we got third string Bijan. We didn't know he was going to be third string. Everybody thinks he's going to be first string.
Hmm.
But I guarantee you Bijan going to show out. Drake London going to show out. And I'm very excited to see this defense. That's what I'm waiting to see what's going to happen with this
Oh
defense.
yeah.
That's what I'm waiting for. I hate our boy got hurt. Okuda got hurt. I
Yeah,
hate
Mhm.
that
yeah,
because I want Okuda to be the guy he was when he got picked number 3 in the draft. That's who I want to see. I want to see that guy.
You want to see him
So
at? You
I'm
want to see?
excited about all this, man.
You want to see him at
Yeah.
Ohio State? The Ohio State Okuda?
you want to see Ohio State Okuda?
No, because he's gonna be he's already better than Ohio State because he got hurt when he was playing for Detroit, so he had injuries. But
Mm,
he was already but he was already taking in the knowledge, so he's already better than he was at Ohio State.
okay, okay, cause from what they said with Okuda is he probably might be expected to be back by like week 3, so he'll be back early. So like you said, they're mostly gonna just sit him throughout the preseason. So outside of him, like any of the like
Yeah,
second
there's
and
one,
third string guys that you might be looking into?
but there's one player.
I'm about to say
Yeah,
who?
but there's one player that I'm really curious to how good he's really going to be. We got him from New Orleans, the linebacker. What's his name? Caden Ellis.
Yeah,
I
Yeah.
want to see, because if not, he got to go if he ain't going to be producing them sacks. But if he can't cover nobody, if he can't cover them linebackers and stuff, then he's not going to be able. I mean, he's going to be situational.
Yeah, that's kind of why they got Michael Walker too.
yeah. If you look at a lot of linebackers are they all situational wise, but then
Yeah,
at the
Michael Walker's good, man. He's good. He's better than a lot of people think.
same, yeah, yeah. Like I said, my Michael Walker's issue is, like you said, it is when he has to be the captain of the defense. He
Anyway,
takes
I'm excited. I'm ready for this to go.
all right. So let me go ahead. Let me go ahead and get the last couple people in here, man. Jay, we appreciate you getting on here and giving us your thoughts. Like I said, we're gonna be doing this again now.
Cubs, hey, look, I got a slight echo. Look, I don't mean to cut you off when I talk, but there's an echo, so that's why it happened.
Oh no, it's all good. It's all good. Like I said, we got a couple more folks that want to get on. Like I said, hey man, we definitely appreciate you giving us your take on it, man. Like I said, we're gonna be doing this again now, so be on the lookout for it.
Yeah, no problem. And one more thing, I'm gonna start my own channel, and it's gonna be different and unique. Appreciate y'all.
I believe you. We believe you. Trust me, we
Yeah,
believe
we
in
do.
that.
We believe, man.
Hey,
I
look,
say go for it, Jay. I say go
Yeah.
for it.
exactly. So we appreciate you, man. We appreciate you.
Now, hey, Mike, you being funny. You being funny right
I
now.
man, I love you, Jay. I love you, man. Don't worry about it. You know I'm always gonna bust your bubble a bit, bro.
Got it, man. Y'all crazy. All right, Jay. All right,
Hey,
Jay, man.
hey, there's one more thing I want to do.
What's up?
I know, but look, there's one more thing I want to do. I want to go downtown one day and meet y'all. I want to meet K-Styles, you, Big Low Country.
Hey, this holler us, man. We have some more events, man. We'll love to meet you, bro.
Hey, I
That's
said,
what
hey,
games.
I'm
Know what kind of game, what games you might go to. Hell, like I said,
Oh, and
hey, I stay in Summer Hill, so you already know I'm not hard to find.
all right.
all right, Jay. Let's take it easy, man. And we got two more guests, and these two are very special to us. As you already know, we got rice and beans.
Ooh, so boop, 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 boop. Oh, he got fancy on me. Look at what beans and rice getting fancy on us. What's up, Wolf?
I just came to say peace to everybody. Hope everybody's family's doing well. Hope everybody's doing great. Salute to everybody, man. Salute to everybody that's doing Atlanta Falcon content creation. Salute to everybody that's doing this, man, for the love. I'm looking forward to seeing the punter. Looking forward for the punter.
Wolf, you full of shit. You know that you're not gonna let that go. You full of shit.
Hold on, wait a minute. Let me check.
I'm looking forward to seeing a punter.
Hold on, let me check the skinometer. Hold on.
That sounds like some K Styles. So that sounds like some K Styles to say.
I'm looking
I gotta
forward
do
to
the
seeing
calculations
the
right
punter.
quick,
The punter has been. Oh my God! I've been seeing clips of the punter, and he's kicking the ball at a so accurate level. It's insane. It's insane how this punter has been going unclipped. My God, they're working so hard. Anyway, K Styles, how you doing, man?
Hey, what's going on? But yeah,
Boy,
man.
if that wasn't a classic New York slick diss, Boy, that right there, he just slick dish you, K-Styles. He
The
gonna
long
let that go.
snapper
You
is
gonna...
my God.
God damn it.
Oh boy, that was real slick. That was real slick.
Look, look, look. I ain't got nothing to rebuttal against that, man.
Yeah.
I ain't got nothing to say about that.
Hey,
Oh boy.
hey. Nah, in all actuality, man, it's awesome that that the Falcons are trending on Twitter right now. It's awesome.
Yeah, yeah.
That's they're trending, and that's good, man. That's good for I'm glad that they're finally getting some voices like Matt Ryan and Matt Schaub. I'm happy about that, man. I'm happy that
The
that the
older,
national media.
legend players coming back. You know,
Yeah, it's
who was there to
awesome, man.
practice
It's awesome.
2018.
And like I said, man, I think we have a shot to win the Super Bowl, and I just think that I'm always going to say that just because I just think that with football, there's a lot of surprises, and I think that if I say that we're gonna win the Super Bowl, they look at me like if I'm local. But I really think that um, we could beat Minnesota, we could beat the Giants, we could beat the Cowboys. I mean, we could beat these teams. We could beat the 49ers. I mean, we could beat these teams with the personnel that we have. So I mean, yeah, man, that's just how I feel. I don't know. The manifestation is real. I love it. I love all the content creators that are out there doing it and grinding, and I love you guys. But I think that we can win a Super Bowl, man. I think we can win a Super Bowl. And how exciting would that be with a quarterback like Desmond Ritter? How exciting would that be if Desmond Ritter um, puts a lot of people to bed? You know, that'll be awesome. So, I mean, and listen, I diss Desmond Ritter for motivational purposes. I diss him for motivational reasons because I want him to be successful. I don't want to be down on the guy. I want him to be successful. And the first game is a playoff game, Atlanta Falcon fans. The first game is a tone
Right
setter.
out the gate.
It is.
Okay. It's a tone setter. It's not it's week one, NFL. No, 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 no. No. It's not that. It's sticking your finger in the enemy's cereal bowl and and disrespecting the whole breakfast table. That's what that is.
That's so disrespectful. I wish
That's what
somebody
that is.
would stick their finger in my damn cereal. We
That's
gonna
what
be
it is. It's sticking
oh boy.
your two fingers inside the cereal bowl like that and disrespecting the whole breakfast table. That's what game one is. Because the expectation for the boys in blue and the boys blue with the little guy. What's his name? The little guy? What's the little guy's name? What's the little guy's name?
Bryce, baby.
Oh, that's it. That's right. His name is
Bryce.
Bryce, baby.
Right. Oh, and by the way, they already crowned him as King of the South. So, how awesome would that be to win that game 30-17, right? How
Oh
awesome
yeah.
would that be?
Oh
So,
yeah. I'm expecting it. I mean, like you said, you're not wrong as far as the expectation. Like you said, just based on the moves that based on the type of guys that they're bringing in. Like you said, you're bringing in guys that have a win now mentality. That's why you're bringing a lot of veterans like that.
all right.
Yeah,
But the
Wolf.
thing, like you
What's up?
said, what you got done?
No, go ahead, man. I thought you was done.
Yeah, I thought
No. I was about to say is that, like you said, that's the culture that you have to bring. Like you said, I'm not mad when you say they should at least get to the NFC Championship game and or win Super Bowl because that is the ultimate goal.
That's mine.
Yeah.
I said it. I said it since we finished free agency. I expect this team to be in the NFC Championship. Our style of play is conducive to playoff football. Like we were in 13, I believe, 13 one-score games last year. We could have easily won those games. Easily won those games with just a touchdown, just scoring a touchdown. We could have won those games. So nobody can convince me that we don't have a chance to be able to like go to the NFC Championship
with
with
more
an
talent.
updated with more talent. You can't tell me that. We have more talent. We have a more like even the front office. We just brought in two guys right now, Matt and Matt. Matt Schaub and Matt Ryan. These guys gonna be a part of this organization for years to come. So we have people that understand how to win. We have people that understand, what to do when you go into these losing streaks. Matt knows how to get out of it. Matt Sharp knows how to get out of it. He's going to be able to teach this
Jerry
really
Gray
these
as
things.
well. Jerry Gray is great at quality control and situational. Like when
Mm-hmm.
it comes to the defense, he knows how to get the defense out of shitty ass situations. He's been doing this for over what almost 30 years. So
Mm-hmm.
and he's what he's doing. He's going to pretty much help Nielsen, you know, deal with situational like play calling as far as the defense goes. Because yes, Nielsen he can develop guys, but it's different. It's a whole different beast when you gotta like if your team is down 10 points and the offense got the ball again. Okay, what can we do to get a stop, or what can we do to get a turnover? So that's what Jerry Gray is going to bring to this team. But
Yeah.
I wanted to ask you something, Wolf man. What's
What's
your
up?
thoughts on Clark Phillips, man?
Well, you know what, man? I've been seeing a lot of film on that kid, and I think that kid gonna be a dog. Like he looks like he's gonna be a dog, and there's gonna be some opportunity for him to, man. Like you talk about the corners. The corners are like deep, man. It's like a
Exactly.
deep. It's like a like it's like like they man. It's a lot of dudes out there that could do a lot of that. He's one of those dudes that I've been looking at. And I'm like, yo, him, uh, Zach, uh, Bergeron. If you look at his story, that boy grew up like hitting motherfuckers in hockey, bro. Like Canada, Canada ain't
Yeah,
no
they are.
Honest, yeah.
like
Yeah.
Canada. They be
I'm
thinking Canada's soft because it's that third, bro. They grow up brawling over there, bro, and so
Yeah,
I
Bergeron,
like
that man, he built
I like
different.
him.
Mhm.
I'm feeling the three tight ends. I'm feeling all three of them. All three of them. I don't know if all three of them gonna make the 53-man roster, but if they do, I mean, what other team has three tight ends on a 53-man roster?
Mhm.
What other team? And I wait, for an answer because it's probably no other team out there. And here's the thing, right? Here's the thing, and then I'm gonna shut up because here's the thing, right? If you telling me that the quarterback class coming out next year is better than this year, and you guys jumped out the window, I'll see y'all in 10 years.
Hey, look, I say it like this,
I'll
man.
see y'all in 10 years. I'm just
look,
saying,
look,
Jay Styles. I don't watch college. You feel what I'm
look,
saying?
look, 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 always, I say it like this, not and like I said, and I've been a advocate, we've definitely been an advocate for this. You cannot, like I said, the only way that you'll be able to learn, like I said, you have to embrace the history of the team in order to move on. And that, like I said, I think that's been like a very plus for this team, for this regime. Like you said, you're getting the OGs involved with the team. You're allowing them to talk to the players, get some insight. And like you said, we already know the history of the Atlanta Falcons is our most successful years has been running the football, playing defense, playing good special teams. It's very interesting that this is the 25th anniversary of the 1998 Super Bowl team.
Woo, boy.
Exactly.
Yeah. Talk
I
that shit.
I be trying to tell I be trying to tell people, man. They be like, yo, you crazy. I be like, listen, I'm yo, oh God, like
Mhm.
like but I don't know. Sometimes you got to stand on the island by yourself for people to find you because
Mhm.
when
The
you look
island
at
of
the
relevancy.
yeah, when you look at the team, it's like when you look at it and you say yourself, but Wolf this and the third. Listen, man, like, bruh, the team is there to make a lot of noise, and if you want to say you want to call a statement game, and you want to look at our schedule and you want to make a statement, you go to London and you beat Jacksonville, and you gonna make a statement. You see what I'm saying? You're gonna make a big statement because Trevor's one of those guys. He just is, Just
Look, I'll do you one better. I think every game this year is a statement game.
there you go. But then again, K-Style, they're gonna say, "Oh, our schedule is weak." Well, this is the schedule we was given.
Like I said, man, bro. You play who you play.
Yeah.
Nobody complained about Tom Brady winning 17 AFC championship titles, where the average second place team won 6 games. So
we gotta be over 500 in our division this year. We just have to.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. The mistakes,
Jacksonville, they did win the AFC South last year, and we played the AFC South this year. So beating Jacksonville is a must. We also gotta play Houston and Indianapolis. You got CJ Stroud and Anthony Richardson in those respective teams. We gotta beat them as well.
Yeah, we gotta beat them. But if the other opposition lose to those quarterbacks, it's a fire sale in the Carolinas. You know that, right?
Yeah.
Right. Say that.
That's why I said, man, we got to go 500 in our division. So we definitely.
If CJ, AR-15, and Justin Fields, and I looked at the schedule, those 3 quarterbacks, and they lose to those 3 quarterbacks, it's a fire sale in the Carolinas. It's a fire sale.
I've got Will Levis in Tennessee. So like,
I'm just saying, K Styles. I don't watch college, Mike. I don't watch college, and I don't watch college. I don't watch college. But if the next class they say is better than this class, well, guess what? We gonna have Caleb Williams or Mays in the division anyway. We gonna have him in the division anyway, because Tampa Bay, Mike. Tampa Bay, where you see 12 games?
I don't see it.
I can't even see 12. I can't even see a quarterback. How am I see 12 games?
Bruh.
Where you see 12 games at on their schedule?
You don't.
I mean, if you play Madden on rookie level with all your players boosted up to 99, yeah, I could see that.
And by the way, Mike, and everybody here, the Arizona Cardinals and the Rams might be number 1 and 2 in the league.
I don't doubt it. I do not doubt that.
So, guess what, Tampa? I see you in 10 years.
Hey, Auntie Pam, what's going on?
Hello, everybody.
Hey,
what's up,
Hey. Hey.
How you doing?
Doing fantastic. Hey, Wolf.
Hey, Pam, how are you, Auntie? How's everything?
Doing great.
This is the second time we've been on the panel together, man. This is awesome.
I know. I'm becoming famous.
Oh my God, it's so awesome to have you. I'm sorry about my energy, Miss Pam. I gotta apologize after I talk. I'm so sorry about my energy. I'm so sorry.
That's okay. No problem.
My mom told me, "Hey,
don't
listen,
you apologize, Wolf? You stop apologizing.
No, no need.
Man,
Awesome
man, Auntie been around us for so long. She about used to it. You was kind of
right.
I know. She's awesome.
So how do you feel about the Falcons going into this preseason opener? Like, well, after all this news about their training camp and these joint practices, how are you feeling?
I feel great. I'm looking for the competition, mainly on the defense side, because we got depth on that side. So I'm real happy about that.
I have a question for you. If it was one person on that defense side of the ball, like that, a lot of people aren't really talking about, who is that person for you that you're watching that a lot of people really ain't talking much about.
Mm.
I'm curious to see how Abernathy is going to do.
Oh,
Mm,
That's a
okay.
great
he
one.
did get a
Yeah,
pick
Hey,
today. He
that's the
did
same.
get a pick.
he did. He did. Yep, sure did.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah, I've
yeah.
been hearing that name. I've been hearing that name here recently myself, so I'm intrigued.
Hmm.
I know for me, I just said we done heard this. We done already done heard this name the last week and a half. We just waiting for Zach Harrison to be out here eating on folks. Pause. But
But I
you
would
gotta
say
be out.
we got the best rookie class from Bijan all the way to the South Carolina offensive line. I mean, I think they did a really good job picking those players, and I have to commend those scouting teams for that.
Oh yeah, definitely, definitely, and that's been one of the major issues that this team has had for years was player development and scouting. 'Cause good Lord have mercy.
Yes.
I'm
Ugh.
interested, K Styles. I'm interested to see what Mac Hollins is gonna do too, because
Oh yeah.
he's gotten so much. People are snoozing on him, and I watched a lot of film on him last year with the Raiders, and
Hmm.
my God, he's oh God.
Give
He
you
is
problems.
mentally
Once
he
again,
is
once again,
mentally insane.
let me tell you
That's what they need.
what's one thing. Hold on. What's one thing that Matt Collins and Cordell Patterson have in common?
Lay black.
Come on, bro. They both
Get
were.
that
Listen,
generic
listen.
ass out of here.
I going to say it. I'm going to say it. They both were misused by Josh
Mm,
McDaniels.
mm.
Who
Wow.
the hell is? Oh, you said Josh McDaniel. I
Josh
thought you
Oh,
said.
McDaniels,
Yeah.
you know the coach of the Raiders, not
Vegas,
Josh
the
Yeah.
McDaniels.
Vegas, your Las Vegas Raiders.
Okay.
But I told Mike this. I seen a lot of film on him, and 70% of the runs that Josh Jacob had to his side was successful. 70% of it,
Mm.
like he's a great blocking wide receiver. He had 6 touchdowns, 640 yards, I think, last year. And if he can give you as a number two about 700 to 800, that's
Mm.
keep that guy.
That's, that
Keep
sounds
that.
a lot like Muhammad Sanu right there.
Oof.
That
Hmm.
sure does.
I'm just saying. I'm just
Sure does.
saying, man. It's like
Hey,
I'm like there's no reason why if you're an Atlanta Falcon fan that you don't mention Super Bowl at least once a week. I'm just saying. There's no
right.
you got it. Like you look at the team and you look at it and you say to yourself, like, yo, we can beat the Niners. We could like we oh god.
We already beat that ass.
Yeah,
We
we beat them
whooped that
last year.
ass.
I don't think the 49.
We
Yeah,
whooped that ass last year.
God.
yeah.
Yeah.
God,
Philly,
we
Philly,
can beat
Philly, Philly definitely
Minnesota.
gonna
Is
win the
anybody
playoffs.
scared of Kirk Cousins? Really? Scared of
Nah,
No,
he's not.
no.
He's not your franchise quarterback. He just want to throw the ball to Justin Jefferson so he could get paid.
Are we scared of middle of the pack Dak? I know Miss Pam
Either.
ain't scared of Dak Prescott. I know Miss Pam ain't scared of
Hey,
No,
no Dak
no,
Prescott.
uh.
No, no, no.
Oh, Mister, you talking about Mister?
turnover machine,
Well, well,
interception machine,
Yeah,
That's what I'm talking about.
turnover machine,
well,
turnover.
well, he getting, well,
especially in the playoffs.
he getting
Uh-huh.
trashed. He getting trash talked by teammates right now. But I'm like, bro,
Lord.
this dude done average about 3 interceptions every practice. So, bro, I'm like,
Dang.
Mm, mm.
I mean, is anybody scared of Daniel Jones?
Nah, hell
No,
nah.
man,
no, no.
Oh,
God. Is anybody scared of Vanilla
I've
Vic?
been
Vanilla Vic is
I've
what they
been
call
hearing
him.
some things. I've been hearing some things about Mister. He ain't been looking too good in practice.
Mm-hmm.
My
I,
God.
I got a question for everybody. As it to this division, is one team that we can literally say that, like, we can honestly say that has a shot to really, knock us off as far as the winning division. And I'm gonna say Carolina Panthers for the defense side.
Sure.
Yeah. Sure.
So the question I have for y'all is like, what do the Atlanta Falcons have to do to win it? We know we can run the ball.
Mm-hmm.
We know that the offensive line and the defensive line is strong. But what do the Atlanta Falcons have to do this year? Everybody's take on it. But what do that one thing that you think that they have to do to really make it like to totally dominate this division?
Have a dominant defense.
Oh,
We need to stay positive in turnovers.
Mm-hmm.
We need to keep teams
yeah.
under
Off the field.
17 points a game. Those are like things for me. I think we need to do on the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah. Yeah.
The
I think
time
Hey, Sam?
management, run that clock out. Use the
Yeah.
Yes.
time management wisely, and the special team is a plus. You got because they decide whether your field position, is gonna be good or bad. So
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
that special team got to. I'm expecting the special team step up a little more better in the last 2 years. I mean, they were good last year, but I think they're gonna be even better.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I'm glad she said that because we was lacking on special teams last year. We were like letting explosive runs on kick returns for other opponents because they was running the ball on us, getting good field yards, but good field yards percentages. So we got to knock them out, knock teams from getting in a good field goal positions. We got to stop doing that, and hopefully our defense we could get off the field on third downs, get
Yep,
turnovers, and
That that
you know,
that
that's it.
that's the key.
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
That's the key.
yeah,
Definitely.
get teams off the field. And then on offense, man, we just got to score points
Yeah.
and chew the clock up. That's all we could do. But Carolina, they don't got a chance because they offense, they don't have the offensive line is not a good tier because the offensive line got the jail too. That's
Yeah,
our
they've
first.
been struggling in practice. I know it's practice,
Yeah.
but they've been
Really
struggling.
bad. Really bad.
hey
Oh
Mike,
yeah, I heard about they had a scuffle. I think the Jets players was getting to him.
Mike,
The dude from Pound for
he
Pound talking
better
about someone
as
y'all better
much
protect my
confidence
quarterback.
as much
Uh,
confidence as I have in the team, as much confidence I have in the team,
Hmm.
Desmond Ritter better win those third downs and long.
Yep.
He better win those third down and nines, third and eights,
Hmm.
he better win.
Hmm.
And what I told you, Mike, nobody talking about this. 140 reps in the red zone, only 2 penalties. 140 reps in the red zone, 2 penalties. Discipline, discipline, discipline when it
Right.
comes to the penalties. Because that's
Yeah.
what's going to cost us a lot of stuff when we start making these dumb mistakes. And I know
Mm-hmm.
Arthur Smith ain't going for those mistakes. And those are the types of numbers that I'm looking for. It's 2 things. It's the penalties and Desmond Ritter better when it's time to throw the ball. Let's throw the ball. Let's not always depend on our running backs. Let's make some plays on our own. And like you said, Mike, and K Style said it too. He does run a 4-4.
oh yeah,
He
He
does
does.
run a
Yeah.
4-4.
He does.
He
the
does.
I don't
playmaker.
know why people keep forgetting that. People forget that
People,
this guy's fast. This guy's fast, man. This dude,
Hmm.
They
he has the
Mike.
same. He's about the same speed. Like Desmond Ritter, people don't know him and AJ run the same, almost the exact same. Him,
Right.
Desmond Ritter, and AJ, Desmond Ritter, and Kyle Pitts, they run the exact same speed. They run about 4.4.
yep,
All 3 of those guys, and we
yep.
praising AJ, we praising Kyle, but you don't realize your quarterback run the same speed, and
Right.
nobody's threatened by his legs, and I have no clue why. The dude is a threat
Yes.
running the
And
ball.
K Styles, you're gonna love this one, K Styles. You're gonna love this one because you're a college guy. Big Ant, you're a college guy, Miss Pam. I don't know if you're a college guy, Will. I don't know if you're a college guy, Dawn. I'm not sure. But Sauce Gardner said Desmond Ritter is a gamer.
Yeah.
Sauce Gardner, who is
Mm-hmm.
probably the #1 cornerback, probably
Yeah.
said that he would battle against Desmond Ritter, against the #1 wide receiver, who I can't even name in Cincinnati. I can't even name the #1 receiver.
Hmm.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. And Sauce Gardner said that kid is a gamer. Which, by the way, Mike, nobody talks about that. Desmond Ritter battled Sauce Gardner for 4 years.
4 years, bro.
Yeah.
4 years he
Yeah.
battled Sauce.
Yeah.
4. So I love that. I love that about the kid. I love the fact that he's gonna do it. Like I said, I only did some for motivational purposes because if he has a mediocre season, his family, his job is on the line.
Oh yeah.
His job is on the line. I don't know if you guys feel the same, but if he does have a mediocre season, I don't know if Arthur's gonna bring him back.
I think my thing was, what would you consider a mediocre season? Just about what? Like, what would be your criteria as far as mediocre season?
So anything under 15 touchdowns, because 15 touchdowns is now the average, which Daniel Jones. I'm going by the market of the quarterback.
Okay.
It's 15 touchdowns. Can he throw 15 touchdowns? I think he could.
Mm-hmm.
But
I'll raise you up to. I say he get at least 27.
Hey, K Styles, I love you.
Yeah, I'm thinking 25, 27. I'm thinking he can get there.
I agree.
30
I would.
And he
agree.
win games at home. You know, he undefeated. I know college game doesn't mean a doggone thing, but he got a winning record at home.
I would put a number on it, but I've been drinking too much Captain Morgan.
Miss Pam, I'm praying to sweet baby Jesus right now. You know, I'm praying to the manger.
But you know what? What we all looking at too, Ritter is very good in the short passing game. So that is as long he's good in the short passing game. So as long as we score in the red zone, that's what's gonna make the difference. Because remember, we had a terrible time in the red zone. That's been one of our hangups. Yep. So yeah, if he scores in the red zone, that'll be an easy thing.
Right. So that's what I'm going by, because I just think that with him being the pick that he is and stuff like that, you know, they're looking to replace these quarterbacks quickly now. They're looking to replace these quarterbacks quickly. They're not looking. They want to see if it's it. And like I said, look, you know, it took Geno Smith 10 years. It took Geno Smith 10 years.
Yeah.
Miss Pam, I didn't even have my second son yet when Geno was bad. I didn't even have my second son. I only had one kid.
Damn, that's good.
Right?
Hey, Wolf, but can you agree Ritter is going into this season with his mind clutter free? Because he's gotten his blessings from the owner, from the coaches. He's got his backing with Matt Ryan. Hey, say, look, hey man, if you need anything from me, I got you. You know what I'm saying? So all this man has to do now is focus on going to work.
Yeah, listen. I think that if he can do that, that's what I'm saying. I think that he can do it, and I think that he can lead us into a new era. What you guys say, the new era of Falcon? Like I totally agree with that. I get it. Nobody has to face like each other's battles, right? I didn't been there when we lost to the Giants 28-2. Giants, like I've been there. The revenge game that all of us said that we were supposed to go to the Patriots. I was there when we got our asses kicked again by the Patriots. Right? So I get it. Like it's for me, it's time to win, or at least give me at least 10 years of playoffs like that. Like just give me something. Give me something. Because as a Falcon supporter, everybody here and everybody in the chat deserves a little happiness.
Yes.
Right.
That part. Yeah.
Just a little happiness and listen, Miss Pam, I'm sorry that I'm gonna say this, but if I see Thomas Dimitrov, it's gonna be a problem. And I might go to jail.
Oh no.
I think
Stop cursing on here.
Wolf. I think he may end up getting a chair.
Yeah.
I think he might end up getting a chair assigned
Yeah.
instead of
Nah,
he
he
might
ain't
have to
getting no
get that
chair. He
chair.
getting a whole bunch of
Terry
chairs.
already cleaned
Miss
up.
Pam, I'm sorry.
Right. He
That
gonna have
part,
to.
Mike.
Feed
That
him.
part. Yeah.
Yeah. Thomas Dimitrov got to get. He gonna get a couple chairs.
Yeah.
I'm
He
sorry
gonna get
for the violence. I'm sorry
a
for the
whole
violence,
shipment
but
of chairs.
Don't.
like
Dead
you
man
see
walking. That's what he is.
Dead man walking. That's right.
Yeah.
and listen, when you Miss Pam, when you can't get a reality show, when
Wow.
you can't get a
Wow.
reality show,
See,
Wow.
That's
on
bad.
that. See, on that
I'm gonna
damn
stop
note,
it
we
right
gonna
there.
Yeah.
we gonna
Because
end
they
the
Wow.
hate,
show on
they
that.
hate when I tell the truth, Miss Pam. They hate when I tell the truth, Miss Pam. When you can't get a reality show and Stevie J is still on reality TV, there's a problem.
Got a
Wow.
problem.
Wow.
If you can't get a reality show in Atlanta, you did something wrong, buddy.
Something wrong with you, sir.
Miss Pam, I'm sorry, but there's gonna be some violence. There's gonna be some blood on the wall everywhere. If I see them anywhere,
Oh wow.
Hey, look.
You gotta let it go, Wolf. Gotta let it go. He
Hey,
ain't no
look.
more here. We got Terry and Terry.
I ain't letting shit go. I'm
Hell no.
I ain't letting shit
I
go.
ain't let that
Hey,
shit go
Wolf.
ever.
He ain't
Hey, Wolf. You know what?
Terry's in the
I
cookie
brought.
jar.
Hey, you know what? I brought this up to the fellas earlier. I said, wouldn't it be something? You see how Matt Ryan came back, right? See how he's helping out everybody, right?
Yeah.
I said it would be the funniest story.
oh god,
We go ahead and get to the Super Bowl and win, and Matt Ryan get his ring by default.
wow.
Yeah.
Oh,
Just like,
I would love. Look, I would love
bruh, bruh.
Wow.
They can't say nothing.
Why not learn from Matt Ryan? Matt
Yeah.
Ryan one of
Yeah.
the good quarterback for our franchise.
I'm
So,
just
I'm just saying. The
Yeah.
man,
Bruh.
I mean, the man already at CBS. He already doing the analytics. He with his home team again, and they just happen to go to the Super Bowl and win. And he gets his ring by default. What can you
Yep.
say to this man?
Mike. Can we just be happy, Mike? I just want to be happy, man. I just want to be happy, Miss Pam. I just want to be happy, man.
That parade is long overdue. I'm ready for a parade now.
Right.
Can our
I already
season?
told my family to get ready. I mean, if they got home field advantage, they better go ahead and get ready.
Yeah.
Get my
Hey,
baby.
Mike, can our season continue after Halloween? Can our season just go after Halloween?
Shout out to Halloween.
I'm just saying, Mike. Come on, Mike. Like you Senator Palpatine. Come on, I need some Senator Palpatine shit, man. Can we have it?
Look, Senator Palpatine portrayed to be a good guy. I'll just say that, okay? While he was
not a
doing, trying
good
to
guy.
in the world in the back, behind the scenes, okay? That's Senator Palpatine for you.
Can we just enjoy Thanksgiving, Mike? Can we enjoy I'm just asking, Mike, K Styles, Big Ed, Ms. Peck, can we just enjoy some Thanksgiving? Can we enjoy it?
Hey, man.
I think we're gonna have a good season.
Thank you, Miss Pam. Thank you, Miss Pam.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be good. It's gonna be all good.
Look,
Thank you, Miss Pam.
that. I don't think we're gonna have a good season. I know we're gonna have a good season.
Yeah.
Bruh, look, man.
I feel good about this team.
Wolf, like I said, man, it's too many things going on, bro. Like it's too many coincidences.
Too many.
And I made a stark comparison when we were talking about playing, Miami, in training. In 21, we did all right. We did our thing. But if you look at it now, it's like them guys, they out there playing with them. Like you got Miami players like, bro, what? Hold on. What, this ain't the Falcons we played in 21. Who are these guys?
Right.
Yep.
Yo, Trey Flowers, Richie Grant. Boy.
Richard Grant gonna be the wild card.
Bruh, Zach Harrison. I'm telling you right now, Zach Harrison, he
a beast. He is a beast. I love him.
Great beast, bro.
No,
He got
is
bad
anybody,
intentions.
Mike, is anybody talking about Taekwon Grant?
Oh man, I was just
No,
about to bring
nobody
him up.
talking
No,
about it.
ain't
Yes,
No,
nobody
yes,
talking about him.
no.
yes.
No,
Let
nope.
them stay under the radar. We got so much depth. A lot of people talking about Timothy Horn either. Whatever
No, that's my guy.
he
Yeah.
coming in too. So we got depth, man.
Hey
Look,
man,
look.
hey, so much respect for Troy Anderson, Ellis,
Yeah.
Dupree. I
Jalen
mean,
Hunt's doing good too.
yes,
Ebby Katie. People forget about
Ebiketie,
Ebby Katie.
man,
Yeah.
oh boy.
This might be nasty
I
for
could
the
already
future.
Look. Frank Darby was showing out.
Frank
Yeah,
Yeah.
Darby.
he
Frank
making
Frank
progress.
Of
looks
Darby.
all
really
people.
good.
Frank Darby.
He looks really good at camp. I can tell you, that guy.
But
Like
his
Man.
Frank
attitude
Darby
has
looks
totally
amazing.
changed.
yeah. Uh,
Hmm
He just got
Jalen
big.
Hawkins, another
Mike,
person.
is
Jalen
all three
Hawkins.
tight
Jalen
ends on the
Hawkins.
roster though right now? All three of them on the roster right now?
Yeah, as of right
Yeah.
now, yeah, I think they all three of them gonna make it.
Oh, see, that's the thing that I always ask everywhere I go, K Styles. I ask everywhere I go, and you know me, Mike. I'm everywhere because I want to fight with everybody, right? What other team?
He's not lying.
What other team has three tight ends on their roster?
Yeah.
I love it. I
Other
love it.
team
These are quality tight ends.
and
These are quality tight ends.
quality tight ends. Forget about Kyle Pitts. Forget about him. Just the two, Smith and Pruitt.
Mm-hmm.
Brother, those two alone, you can say, hey, listen, we got pretty, not even Kyle Pitts is over here somewhere. He's in space, outer space. Just those two guys alone, you put them in any set, any lineup, Mike, especially Pruitt catching the ball.
Nightmare.
Smith,
Yeah, Pruitt was Desmond Ritter's main target last year.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Mhm.
It was him. It
Yeah,
was him and Drake.
Him and Drake.
I mean, he had to do it by default because OZ, nobody knew where he was.
Right.
Whoever else the other receiver was, who
Bird.
Bird had some opportunities, but I mean they still kind of screwed. They kind of screwed OZ in that Ravens game. We're not gonna talk about that right now because I'm leaving
Right.
last year.
Right.
But
Miss Pam, did you see Ellis at the thing? Ellis was a quality signing too. Nobody's talking about Ellis neither.
Oh yeah, Ellis. Yeah.
Yeah.
K and Ellis, yeah.
I was really impressed.
You was impressed? Okay.
Yeah, my co-worker is a Saint fan, and when we snagged Nielsen and we snagged them two defensive, you should have saw her face.
Nobody's talking about Manata? Is nobody talking about him?
No, they ain't talking about him.
No.
He helped Cameron Jordan last year.
Yeah. He was that dude that helped spam Jordan.
So and Cam Jordan didn't even trend on Twitter when he dissed us. But anyway, but
they got the nerve to put him as a top 100 player. I ain't mean to cut you off.
No. Maybe you guys can explain this to me because maybe I don't watch enough football. Everybody's talking about Tuttle going to the Carolina Panthers, but nobody's talking about Omanyata.
Right.
Right.
Everybody's giving Tuttle so much credit for going to the Panthers, but
wow,
Nielsen was the key to that defense last year.
We'll see, Wolf. You gotta understand. You gotta understand, Wolf. I'll say this many times. In order for you to acknowledge who we got on the team, you gotta acknowledge that we've gotten better. And if you acknowledge that we've gotten better, then you acknowledge that the narrative is incorrect.
That part.
But therapists and everybody knows when we beat the 49ers last year, we didn't even get mentioned. It was why the 49ers lost.
Yeah,
it was a total domination. We totally dominated them at their game.
It goes against the narrative.
Right.
It goes against their narrative.
But no, it goes back to what you said. And I said it like this. Let the Falcons win the Super Bowl. You're gonna have that one goofball at the. They gonna be there hoisted the Lombardi 5 seconds. I bet y'all can't do it next year. Like, bro, we just
like damn, it just turned 0-0-0.
right, like, come on, man.
No, I'm just because look, they be saying, "Oh, Wolf, you know what?" Listen, when I watched Skip Bayless, I watched Shannon Sharp, I watched Nick Wright, I watched the other. They mentioned more how the 49ers lost, and they didn't even mention who they lost to.
Yeah.
Right, right,
Nope.
What the hell
right.
is going on here?
Because in the
Listen,
beginning of the season,
yeah,
you go back and listen to Nick Wright and them, just like Colin Cowherd. Oh, what did they say about the Falcons? They said it was the Atlanta Falcons that had no quarterback.
Yep.
So I'm trying to figure out what phantom threw the ball on the field.
well,
And that,
I see now therapists that Marcus Mariota just quit. He just
He
quit,
yeah,
did. He really
yeah,
did.
yeah,
and
pretty much.
That's
and
quitter one.
and
Quarterback quitter one.
and what do you want your coach to do? You got to see what the kid has.
Bro, he's not even playing good in Philadelphia. He's having a hard time in Philadelphia right now.
Right. So what do
What?
you want the coach to do? It's like almost like saying, "Hey, listen, man, hey therapist, if Mike is on vacation, K Styles, and you over there, they'd be like, yo, therapist, run the point." At least they know, okay, therapist can run the point.
Right.
See if Desmond can play quarterback. We have 4 games.
Hey,
Yeah.
that's what's
But you know,
up,
but you know
bro.
what, Wolf? You know what's the most important part about it though? Look at when he played. Like
Yeah,
I tell people, the first 4 games are different than the last 4 games.
of course.
Ritter played in a part of the year where teams are desperate and teams are on their playoff runs. They play a whole lot different
Yep.
than the last 4 games.
Playoff first.
You
Yes.
know what I'm saying? So wasn't nobody getting their feet under them. Wasn't nobody warming up. Wasn't nobody getting the little mistakes out the way out fresh off of the preseason game. These dudes have been grinding out the whole season, and you
Yep.
put that young man in the fire.
Yeah,
In my opinion, most rookie quarterbacks would have folded.
Yep.
I agree
They would
with
have folded on the sheer fact that you
Facts.
got me playing at the end of the season, and now everybody looking at me to try to get us to the playoffs.
Well, it's more prayers than anything because if Will Levis becomes a god, in Tennessee, my God, this is what I'm saying to you, right? This is what I'm saying to you. They take Bryce, but then they're not sure because if CJ becomes better and AR becomes better and Will Levis becomes better, my God. And what did you give up to get him?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And look, and Wolf said something without saying it. This game, the first game of the season, is going to make or break Bryce Young mentally because he's playing a rival.
Yep.
And what I keep telling people is this: you got on the field experience versus no experience.
Yep.
Yes, Ritter is going to have to prove himself this season, but he's got on the field experience. If he beats Bryce Young the way I think he's going to beat Bryce Young,
Oh, he gonna beat
that
him.
young man, you're going to have to get that young man a hanky and a new diaper because he's going to be done. He's going to be done.
Hey, when the last time the Panthers won it in Atlanta?
Don't worry, we'll wait.
Ooh.
We'll wait.
Ooh. I just gotta love that uppercut you just threw.
Hey, Mike,
Yeah, I like that. I
I'm
like
a
that.
shooter, Mike. I'm a shooter.
It's been a long time.
Mike, I'm Miss Pam. I'm sorry, Miss Pam. I'm sorry. I gotta do this. I gotta do this while you on here, Miss Pam. Mike K Styles, Big Ed, Dawn, therapist, Miss Pam. I'm a shooter. When the last time the Carolina Panthers won in Mercedes Benz? What's the last time? Nobody got an answer. Okay.
I ain't got
Nah.
no answer.
I'm gonna end it right there.
No answer.
Right there.
And one thing for sure, he should have won. He should have won that New Orleans game if it wasn't for that Drake London.
We should have won both of them.
Yeah.
We should have won both of them.
We should have won that one.
We should have won.
Yeah. Look. I'm gonna tell you right now. We saw front row and center what happened to Justin Fields because I was at the Chicago game. We saw what happened to him, and the same situation, right? I'm gonna tell you right now. What is Bryce gonna do against Ebiketie, against T1000 against Grady. What is he gonna do? Because if they like Ant said, if that O line don't hold up, that young man gonna be on the strip. He gonna be on the cart before halftime.
Trouble.
And all the running around in
Just
the
like
back,
Justin.
all the running around in the backfield ain't gonna save him.
Hey,
Nope.
why? Justin Fields
Yeah,
2.0.
bruh, because the way they was hitting Justin Fields, it was a crime.
Oh
It was
yeah.
a crime every down.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead
That's
and end
what
it.
we're gonna be saying now. That's what we're gonna be saying. All around the world, same song.
So,
Hey, Styles. Okay, Styles. You can end it. I'm just saying, when the last time they won a Mercedes Benz? Mike, anybody? Anybody got an answer for me? Not today. Okay,
I don't know.
Ain't nobody
I'm not
answer
even gonna
that.
lie. I don't know.
No,
okay.
nobody
No
can
idea.
answer that. Well, no.
Can I ask who the quarterback was? Does anybody have that
It
information?
might have been Cam Newton. That might be the last.
It probably Cam Newton.
yeah, it probably was Newton.
Maybe Newton. Yeah.
So that what's that? 8 years ago? 7 years ago?
Yeah.
Many moons ago.
Any moon.
Sound about right.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was in the Georgia Dome when he won, wasn't it? Because then
They haven't even beat us in this stadium yet.
Mike, I'm just asking a question, Mike. This ain't
You got to keep calling my name. Hell, I don't know. I'm not even gonna look. I'll tell y'all when I don't know this shit. I don't know.
ATL Leo said 2020. ATL Leo said COVID. ATL Leo said they won in Atlanta during COVID.
Was Frank Wright the quarterback?
I don't know.
Well, dang.
Wait. Because wasn't that when they had Teddy Bridgewater? That's when they had Teddy Bridgewater as a backup or something like that.
Hold on. Teddy Bridgewater, Sam Donald.
But look,
and by the way, K Styles, they favored game one, but it's okay. Go ahead.
Oh gosh.
Oh god.
Oh, that's fine.
Oh god. Vegas, I see what you're doing. You trying to you double dipping. You're double dipping.
Hey, exactly. Okay, Styles, end it, bro. Because if not, it's gonna be another hour to try to find these answers. I'm telling you, it's gonna be like another hour to try to find these answers.
If y'all want to hear some bulletin board material that Frank Wright just said today,
okay.
Okay.
He already compared Bryce Young to Aaron Rodgers. We're gonna end the show on it.
Oh my god.
Bruh.
Oh
my gosh.
So until next time, people, you know what? We ain't here to play. We here to stay. You ain't gotta go home.
But don't compare Bryce Young to Aaron
with that
Rodgers.
nonsense.
Right.
Don't bust through your Crocs.
Croc socks.
Oh my god. I can't.